Can I ask for 4 statements? I don't often get up very often, so I'm going for 4 this time. First one is obviously on the Banksy work in Port Talbot, because clearly we're still not clear where we are moving forward with the protection of that work and with the location of where that work will be placed for public to access. I've spoken with the local authority and clearly that proposal has been put forward, but there's a very strong question of long-term sustainability of those locations, and they're looking for Welsh Government support in that case, because it's easy to spend some money doing the gallery up, but you've got to make it sustainable for the long term, and you have to make sure that it's continuing after the time in which we've been guaranteed Banksy to be there. So it would be very helpful if the Welsh Government could actually give us a statement as to what they view of the contemporary art galleries and whether that could be used as one of those hubs being discussed. Second statement is on the ownership of the Rhondda Tunnel in particular, because we know that this has been a continuing issue between the Tunnel Society and the Welsh Government as to who owns it. We know Highways England owns it at the moment, but some of the funding that they require to actually undertake further work will be dependent upon that ownership. And so can we have a statement on the Welsh Government actions to date on the ownership of the tunnel and when we might see some transfer from Highways England to the Welsh Government or bodies linked into the Welsh Government? Third one is, member may know, she passes my constituency daily, there's a very large ship at the moment in Port Talbot docks, the Sertao. It's been placed there by the Admiralty Court because it has been seized because of bankruptcy of their own ownership. Now, if you know that ship, you see it's towering above the cranes in the docks. It's taken a berth. From what I understand, it's there indefinitely at this point in time. Can we have a statement as to what discussions the Welsh Government is having with the Admiralty Court to see the future of this ship? Because it does take them a berth. We might not use the berth. The unloading berth is on the other side. But when we have 2 ships in, sometimes they do berth on that side, and therefore it's taken a berth. So what is the long-term situation with regard to that ship in the Port Talbot docks? And finally, a statement from the Health Minister in relation to community mental health teams. This afternoon, I chaired the mental health cross-party group in the Assembly, and there was a report from both Care Inspector Wales and Health Inspector Wales regarding community mental health teams, which I know they have published, and I understand the Welsh Government is responding to by, I think, the end of next week. But at that point, it would be very helpful and important for us in this chamber to have a statement from the Minister for Health regarding that report and the actions that the Welsh Government will take in relation to that.
Thank you very much for raising those issues. Certainly, with regards to the long-term plan to ensure that the ship in the Port Talbot docks issue is appropriately dealt with, I'll ask the Economy Minister to provide you with an update on that. On Banksy, of course, the Minister with responsibility for arts has heard what you've had to say, particularly with regards to the potential contemporary art gallery, and I know that he will give that full consideration. On Rhondda Tunnel, again, I'll seek further information from the appropriate minister as to the ownership there, and the Health Minister has confirmed that he will certainly provide an update to members when we respond to the report by the end of next week.